Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's XM Enterprises coming back with another video, and like I promised, I told you guys that I was gonna let you guys know how the post construction went. It was awesome. It was a great experience. Like I was telling you guys yesterday, it was my first post construction cleanup. The people was wonderful that we worked with. We went in and we got the job done. We was able to get more contacts because it wasn't a one time. Well, that particular location was a one time job, but they're going around doing a lot of different a lot of different jobs with the same company. So they was thrilled with how things turned out. I was thrilled with how things turned out. Like I said, there again was a challenge, but it was a great experience for me. Um, but one thing I'm gonna give you guys a nugget is don't be afraid to start buying equipment, especially if you're new to this, if you're new to this industry, and if you think it's something that if you think this is something that you're going to stick around with, or you think this is something that you possibly can do, that you like it, or for me, I enjoy it. It's a challenge every day. You got to be good with people. But back to the subject, don't be afraid to buy equipment, even if you don't need it right now. There will be things that'll come up, or jobs that'll come up to where you will you will need it. Even if you don't need it right now, don't be afraid to buy it. I'm not telling you to go out and hurt yourself buying equipment or spending your bill money on equipment or different things like this. But if you have extra money here and there, don't be afraid to start buying your equipment, because later on down the road, it will you will need it. And just a side note, if something you decide later on down the road to get out of this, you can always sell it too. And I'm not saying you'll get all your money back, but you'll be able to sell it and get your money back. So one thing, don't buy junk equipment, because you want to buy reputable equipment, equipment that's people that's been in the industry as far as commercial equipment for a long time. That type of equipment is easier to resell than junk equipment, no name equipment. Quality wasn't built that well. It's just a side note, something for you guys to think about, because when you go to rent equipment, not all the time these places have a lot of equipment on hand. Or just like yesterday, the people called and wanted to know could we tackle the job, and there was a piece of equipment that I actually needed. And like I said, you don't always want to have to go run and you know rent equipment, or what have you. It's just a side note, something for you guys to think about. But like I said, I'm not going to bore you guys out. I just want to come back and bring a video to you guys, because I told you I was going to let you guys know how things went. And just for a sidebar, I can see why people do post construction too. But this is XM Enterprises signing out. We'll catch you in the next video. Thank you.